and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm SimplyRahel and I am part of the Cordale shop here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today we'll be making a fall wreath, and the best part about this fall wreath is that it is inexpensive to make as well as really simple, because everything I got is from the Dollar Tree. So you would need, first things first, a wreath frame. I guess that's what it's called, wreath form. So you would need one of these. Next, you will need ribbon. So for this ribbon, this particular wreath, I got 2 of the decorative mesh to put around the as my base. Then I got this that'll kind of go next. It's a gold color. And then finally, I got the bourbon, the burlap to put on the wreath. And then my final ribbon is this little small ribbon, can't really kind of see it, that we'll be using later on. And then I got 2 of these to kind of cut off like the little pumpkins and the berries to kind of use as accents in there. Might use some leaves, haven't really decided. And then to cut that, the only item I have that is not from the Dollar Tree is this wire cutter, and I got it from Walmart, so it was $5. But they do sell them at Dollar Tree, and they also have another pair at Walmart that's $2. So you just have to get them when they first go on the shelf because they do sell quickly. And with that, let's begin. Okay, so there were a couple of things that I totally forgot that we needed as well. One being the hot glue gun, and the other being twist ties. I had some black glitter twist ties left over from the Halloween wreath I did, so I'm just going to use that. But you can use any twist tie. And again, I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. And you can really do it how you want. I personally am going to start where the markers already are, because it kind of helps. So I'll put a twist tie on the outer ring of it on the lines, which is 6 of them. And then what I'll do is on the second one, I'll put one in between each one of these. And you'll see why we need the twist ties in a minute. So the first thing you want to do is just dab on the glue. Remember, it's hot glue, so it does, dry very quick. I found the easiest way to do it is to just go ahead and put the twist tie. Just twist mine in the glue. That's it. So like I said before, once you have the outer ones done, then I like to get about halfway and then go to the second one. Sure they're tight, and more so that they're not going to move anywhere, because they're going to be holding your ribbon. So now that we have this part done, we are going to move on to the next step, which is doing our base ribbon for it. Because this particular one that I got from Dollar Tree is a mesh one, I did get 2 of them so I can kind of layer them. But if you get a heavier or non-mesh base, then you wouldn't need to do this. And you can use tulle as well, that you can get from Walmart for like $2, and then you wouldn't have to layer that. So the way that I like to do it is kind of make it roll onto the floor. Because why not? So you can kind of see how mesh that is, but it has the gold undertones. So I kind of line them up and then kind of bunch that. Then you want to pick a point on here. So that'll be my first one. So you just want to twist it like once, so that it just holds it down, but that you're able to get back to it, because we're going to reopen these with each type of ribbon. Next thing that I normally do is I take a ruler, and then I just measure out a foot, because I like to keep mine about a foot apart. So once I have that foot, I'll just go to this one. And then you just repeat it all the way through. So you measure out another foot, kind of pinch it, and tie down. And there is no wrong way to do this. You don't really have to worry too much about trying to bunch it up or fluff it out quite yet. Started, so we want to open this back up and kind of hold that piece down and add that last piece in, and again still leave it loose. So then we will measure another 12, and then we'll go to the second row again. Another 12, and then put it in the one you started on the bottom. And then I personally like to get I will kind of measure out maybe 3 inches, which is about right there. And then just cut that off. And then you could hold on to this and try to fill in spots if you feel like you need it later. It's totally up to you. And so you can kind of fluff it out if you want. Again, you can do your final fluffing later on. So now that we have our base done, then we will do our second color, which I chose the glitter tulle in a gold color since this had gold undertones. So I would probably not use this again if I had to use it again. But since I have it, I'm just gonna roll with it. So you want to go back to the one you started at originally. Do the same thing. Open it up. Put a piece in. And close it back. And then we're going to do the same thing. Measure out 12. So we're going to do like we did the first set and open it up. Put the piece in. Close it. And then measure our 12 and go down to the side row. Take it, bunch it into the one you started off with on the second row. And since there's only this little small piece left, I'm just gonna leave that there. And then again, you can go back and try to bunch it up a little. But again, you can do your final bunching and stuff. So this is what we have so far. Next, we're gonna use our burlap to base. So on the floor, gonna find our starting point. I like to do this kind of the same like I did the other, the 12 inches. So when you turn, you want to remember that it is a one-sided design, so it's not a both side. So you want to make sure you keep the side that has the design on the outside. So because this one isn't going to go all the way around, I'm just going to pinch this. And then kind of tuck the piece on the inside. And then we'll get our second pack and we'll just pin it here to start it off. Where we started, just want to put that there. And about 3 inches down, and then just kind of cut. Now we're going to do our last ribbon, but we're going to do it a little differently. And this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can really see it. So for me, the way I like to do it is I like to go ahead and cut a foot. Fold it in half and then kind of cut it. So you want to have one for every hole. And since we have 6 on the outside and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 altogether. So we want to have 12 strips. So now that we have all our strips, and again, remember that it's only one-sided. You're just gonna open them up and just lay them down. And then with this will be our last one. So you can kind of make these tight. Use black ties and not something that will blend in like brown or something. I am going to cut those so they're not noticeable. And this step is optional. You could just tuck them on into the back, but I just don't want to deal with them. Alright, so now that we got the twist ties taken care of, I am going to just get the pieces off of here that I want to keep. So, take those wire cutters again. And then I'm going to do stuff like take this pumpkin, berries. I haven't decided if I want to use the leaves yet, but that is an option as well. To kind of take the leaves and you can kind of put them in there. I may do a couple, I haven't decided yet. So I still haven't decided about the leaves. However, this is the part where you get to be creative, and you can just glue whatever your things are. You don't necessarily have to use these. You can get whatever fall little embellishments that you want to get. So these are just what I saw at the Dollar Tree. Just take your glue gun. Just stick it somewhere. This is kind of where your creativity comes in. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. You just put it wherever you want. fluff it out a little. And then once you do that, you're pretty much done. I truly hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you make a wreath of your own. The best part about it is that you can customize it to whatever you're liking, your favorite colors, or whatever you want to do. And you can use it for any holiday. You can make a Christmas one, a Halloween one like I did, or, you know, whatever you want to make to your heart's content. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we upload a video. Our goal is every week, so make sure you subscribe so you can know when they're up. Follow us on Instagram at the Cordale Shop, and as always, be sure to make something great today. Thank you. See you next time.